This Vinny Vid production is brought to you by Yankee Dabbler, the best for less. Don't forget to use BNSF 6951 at checkout to get a 5% discount. Yes, sir, Bob. So let's get on with the show. Hey, guys and gals, welcome back to another Cousin Vinny Friday Night Live Stream. Let me see who we got in here. Ralph Greenwood, BNSF 6599. Shane, how's it going, buddy? Shulkill River Valley, Dave BNSF N Scale, Dwayne Ernest, Bruce Giroux, John Tanzillo, the Switch List. How's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. Who else we got? Z Scale Ray, how's it going? Robert McEvoy, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. Ron Pisco, Union Central Systems, nice to see you in here, buddy. Jeff Allen, PDRR Engineer, nice to see you in here, buddy. M&M Rails, nice to see you in here, Mark. Very cool, very cool. Container Man, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here, buddy. John 2618, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. Dwight Curley, Stefan Lawyer, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. Northern Ohio, Jake, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you. Jack, Martin Searsman, how's it going? Ralph Greenwood, how's it going? D and RGW Iron Horse Route, Brian, how's it going, my friend? BNSF 1982, Lenny, how's it going? LJL Railroad, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you in here. Let's see, we got quite a few people in here right now. Can you guys hear me and see me okay? Just making sure, because you know this electronic stuff doesn't always work properly. So what do we got? Let me see how many. Oh, we got 22 watching. That's not too shabby so far. All right. Well, let me see. Let me get my book of thoughts. I'm going to wait for a few people to get in here before I do this. Hello, Sparky, my little brother. How's it going? And Roy, Container Man, my other little brother. I'm all red. Yeah, I'm all red. You know, the funny thing is, I wanted to wear my logo shirts, but I gained so much weight that they don't fit me. So I got to get some shirts for myself. Excited about the Union Pacific Big Boy 4014. Very cool, very cool. Let's see. From KRP, Corey, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you here. Joe G, what's going on, brother? Nice to see you here. The book of, yeah, it's America's, it's Vinny Book of Secrets. I suppose you watch that show too, huh? Because I do. Let's see, who else we got in here? No, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be close enough for me to go check it out. I don't even know where it's going to be these days. I've stopped following it. So where is it going to be? I only get two. One of my persons that I'm going to do a shout out for in here. Kevin Brown, how's it going? Nice to see you here, buddy. Dwayne Ernest. You know, it's in Omaha. Yeah, that's way too far for me to go. Way beyond my walking distance. Gaffa, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. Container Man 86? No, you got that wrong, Sparky. It's got it backwards. Dyslexia. Creative Rails, Benny, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you here. Nowhere near Philly. Yeah, that's for sure. I'm going to give a few minutes because a couple of shout outs that I want to do. I want to give them a little bit of time to get in here. And I don't know if they can coordinate the Eastern time with their time, so we'll give them a few minutes. Sparky's drunk tonight. Come on, folks, smash that like button. Yes, sir. Well, I'm going to tell you a little secret as we get a little further into the show. I am a little disappointed in some things that's been happening on my YouTube channel and here in the chat, but we'll get into that a little later on. So yeah, so don't get crazy on me. So we got 36'9". Very good, very good. Jerry Satarelli. Jerry, one of these days you got to break down your last name, how to say it correctly, because I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. The Carver is here now. Okay, I saw that. I don't know if it was a video or whatever it was, a still shot of that bird that you did. That was beautiful, dude. Be right back. Yes, thank you, Smarky. All right, what else we got here? Let's see, Ralph, 38 and 17. All right, okay. Oh, I am saying it right. Okay, very cool. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the feedback. I just don't like saying names that, and they don't sound right, because I know my name is not really that hard to say, to pronounce. If you just break it down into syllables, it's Ses and Tito, So what I did I think it was Jack. I think it was for Jack Jack. I wrote it down with SES, then TEE, and TIO. Says Tito. So I'll just say Jerry. Okay. Oh, so I climbed up a couple more. Thank you, Ralph. I appreciate you staying on top of that for me. Uh, Tito, not SIS. It's SES, dude. But yeah, you could say it like that. And in Italian, that means six, the number six. And I was told way in the Tito part, way back in the day when my dad was still alive and with us, a couple of his friends told me that my last name actually meant six little Indians. I don't know if that makes any sense. I did do that bird. It's fine. Oh, you didn't do that bird. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, we went up. Thank you, Ralph. I really appreciate you doing that for me. I stopped using that OBS thing because it just wasn't working out, so I just blew it off. Well, you know what? It doesn't seem that the two people. I mean, my featured person is here. I saw him here, but I'm not seeing the other two guys. And I actually told them about it. Hi, Norman. How's it going, my friend? Ron, how's it going? I watched your video, buddy. You need to get that thing going, man. I'm anxious to see that going. Oh, Ron Pisco, thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that, buddy. Really do. Thumbs up, buddy. And that's one of the things we're going to talk about tonight, later on. And I don't know exactly how I'm going to come about saying it, but I'm going to try and get it out the best I can. It's okay. Okay. Yes, sir. Yeah, well, the thing is, I'll set the rules right now. If you ask for one, you're probably not going to get it. But I'll let this one go because you didn't know that rule. But my rule is if you ask for a shout out, you're not going to get a shout out. Or if you do, it's going to be way down the line somewhere. And I do notice I've been doing this for over a year, and every live stream I do at least 3 shout outs. And after I do the show, a couple of days after, I go back and check. And they usually gain about 10 new subscribers. And I really like that, guys, because that means you're kind of giving these people more encouragement to keep doing what they're doing so they get more subscribers and so on and so forth. Anyhow, yeah, let's see, YouTube counter is now working. Okay. Ralph Greenwood, 420. Well, I think you're a little off there, Ralph. Jimmy DIY and Digital, how's it going? Okay, Ralph changed his 42 and 22. Thank you, Ralph. We all appreciate the shout outs. And you know what? I like doing them, and I'm going to explain to you exactly how long it takes me and some other people to put these live streams together. We'll get into that after I do all my other business that I have to do here. So with that being said, I guess, hi EJ and E. Jeff, how's it going? Okay, well, that's no problem, LGL. I know you didn't know that, so now you do. And I will be checking your videos out and so on and so forth. After this, I will look at your channel and see what you got going on. In order for me to do a shout out for you, you have to have some videos up. I'm not just going to say, go to this guy's channel and he's got no content. That's not going to make sense to me. So I do check the people that I'm going to do, and they don't must have, but they have to have at least one video so I can recommend somebody to go over there and check the video out. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Oh, you have over 60 videos. Cool. Very cool. So I'll be checking you out for sure. My volume's a little low. Yeah, been having problems with this because I'm trying to go through the computer with my microphone, because I do have a microphone on, as you can see right here. Now let me try something else and let me know what you think. I'll turn this mic off.
And now I'm using a different microphone. Is that any better as far as volume goes? The car I'm working on making a video. Very cool, very cool. So let me know if that's good. See, I'd rather use my microphone because it just tones my voice down a little bit. Hastings BNSF N-scale model. How's it going? No what? Okay. So you don't have any model railroading stuff? Turn it down. Now turn it down. Are you sure? Because I can't. Well, you know what? I'm just going to go back to my other microphone.
I just like using this microphone here because I think it gives my voice a little bit better. It doesn't sound too raspy or whatever you want to say. I got a compliment from Bruce Giroux last week about how my voice sounded, so that's why I was using this microphone the way it's set up here. And I had a question on one of my videos that I posted last week from Bob Johnson, and I don't think he's in here. I didn't see him in here. He'd like to know, let's see, the Brick Lab. How's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. He'd like to know how I set up my live streaming with my cameras and stuff like that. So I also had another request for somebody to show me how to use my editing program. So I might do that both in one live session just to show you. Or I might do it in the video. I'm not sure yet. Let's see. The other sounded like you were going. Yeah, see that. And you know, the funny thing is, I can't find out where that other microphone's coming from. I mean, I've turned off all the microphones, even the one on the computer I turned off, and it comes from somewhere, so I don't know where. So I don't want to keep both of them on because I most likely would get feedback, and that wouldn't be good. All right. So for tonight's shout-outs, we're going to go, let's see, let me get this all set up here first. I think that will work. Let me see if I can get this just a little bit smaller. Oh, no, it's going the wrong way. All right, we'll just leave it right there. All right, first shout out I'm going to do is a guy who is getting back into the hobby. His name is Marty. The name of his channel is M&M Shortline Railroad. Now he's got a 10-foot by 17-foot HO layout. He does an intro on his latest video that I watched, and he's telling you guys exactly what he's going to be doing to his layout in the future and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so you guys might want to check him out. He's got 35 subscribers, and maybe, like I said earlier, maybe we can get him up to 45 with 10 more subscribers. Anyhow, let's see who else we've got here tonight. Chasco, how's it going, my friend? That was yeah, you're right, Sparky. But you know what? On both of my cameras now, I don't see any microphone scale on the bottom. So apparently they're not working because everything is going through the video capture cards. I think it's in the computer somewhere. I just need to find it. All right, so thank you, Ralph. I appreciate you putting that up there. I want you guys to give Ralph, if you haven't checked out his channel, please go ahead and check out his channel. Digger Evans, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you in here. All right, Train Guy 56. Hi, how's it going, buddy? The next guy I want to do, now this guy, he's got my attention in two areas. Number one, he is into model trains. And number two, he plays Little League Baseball. And that is one of my favorite things to watch during the summer, because that'll be coming up here pretty soon. Then his name is Alex Adler. And he is modifying his layout. He got a whole bunch of new stuff. Does an overview of all the new stuff he's got. And his second video, he just concentrates on all the new stuff that he got. And I wish you guys would give him a look-see. The name of his railroad is Duluth Nisab and Iron Range. I think I said that correctly. Anyhow, he's a young guy. I'm gonna guess he's probably about 13 years old. Uh, to play Little League Baseball, you got to be between 11 and 13 years old. And I will be watching that, like I said, probably next week or two. It'll be starting on TV. And I just love it, man. I'll be glued to the TV for all 10 days or whatever it is that they play. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I heard. Let's see. Everybody, I got everybody here. Somebody give me a count, please. Looks like 51. I see 51. I don't know if you guys are going to see the same. All right, so now my featured channel is a person who's been probably in almost every one of my live streams, and I really appreciate that. His channel, he's starting a series, and Ron Pisco, I don't know, this sounds like it might be really close to what you're doing, but I don't think it's exactly the same. Kenward Griffin, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you. Teddy Bear 11, nice to see you here. 52, all right, 52, 23. Okay. My girlfriend lives in Williamsport, PA, Well, oh, yeah, that's right. That's where they do play. That's right. You're 100% right. Boy, I tell you what, I would love to have tickets to go see one of those games because I just love those little guys when they play. Anyhow, the person I am speaking about is Rick, the Switch List. Now, he just did an intro video on his deal, on his channel, showing up all the projects that he has not completed. And he's starting his series called What's on the Bench, and he is going to be completing each one of these projects that he has going in a video format, so you guys might want to watch him. Now, Rick has 166 subscribers, so maybe we can get him up a little higher than that tonight. Who knows? Anyhow, we'll give it a shot and see how it goes on. All right, so the next thing is, you guys always know, I'm going to change this guy right here. Put something else back there right now. There you go. You guys know that basically, let's see, where am I? Here we go. Basically, all of this stuff here that I have, my cameras, the green screen, the blue screen, all the lights and video capture cards and all of that stuff is all because of you guys. And for this week, well, actually for last week, it was Container Man 68, John Dilly, Ron Pisco, and David Muse. Guys, I really appreciate your donations. It really helps me out to take care of the stuff that I want to take care of. Now, let's see. We're going to go to announcements. First announcement is John Dilly. He's having a contest, and I believe it ends this weekend. He's giving away, let's see, once. No problem, Rick. I like your videos, you know, and like I said, you got to have some videos for me to look at so I can give you a shout out. And I really like the series you're going to be doing, so get crack-a-lacking on those stuff, on those items. Let's get some videos out there. All right, John Dilly is having a contest, and he's doing two giveaways, one HO and one N scale, and they're both bridges, and I think they're both Central Valley bridges. So it's really good stuff, and he's just doing this because he just wants to do a contest. So I think the entries have to be in by tomorrow or tonight, and he's going to draw the winner on Sunday. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. If you guys are in the Salt Lake City area and are going to be going to the NMRA show, please stop by Yankee Dabbler, say hello, tell them I sent you there, buy something, collect your 5% discount, and get on with, and just make everybody happy by doing that. So, let's see. I am going to be doing, as usual, containment. Thank you, Roy. I decided that since I already upload videos on Saturday mornings, I'm going to change the time a little bit and I'm going to make them pretty much premiere videos. I had a lot of fun doing the two, and also it's another way for me to make a couple of extra bucks with the super chats. And that's one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, super chats. Like I said earlier, I could not do all of this stuff with the cameras and stuff like that if it wasn't for you guys. But lately, they've been really, really lagging. And I'll tell you right now, this month, I am not going to receive any money from AdSense because I didn't hit my threshold of $100. So then they're going to keep that and give it to me probably next month. But anyhow, I want to buy some more stuff. And I know there's a couple other people that are pretty frustrated about that also, because I don't want to mention any names, but this person really could use an extra couple of bucks on his live stream. And I don't know if I don't want to mention his name. But anyhow, oh, 56. Thank you, Carver. Paul, sorry, buddy. So anyhow, I'm not putting you guys on the spot, but for me to do the boys from Brooklyn, thank you, Chasco. For me to do tonight's presentation cost me 20 bucks. Okay, and I'll show you what I had to buy to do that. But other presentations that I do, they cost money. And believe it or not, when this show finishes tonight, I'm already thinking about what I'm going to do for next week. And so for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I'm thinking about what I'm going to do, what I have around the house that I can show you guys, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So I actually start setting up on Wednesday, on Thursday, and on Friday. Now, the Wednesday and Thursday, I make sure the cameras and the microphones and all that kind of stuff is working. And I do that several times. I do a little intro video clip that you guys see like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Do the intro clips for Yankee Dabble. All of that stuff takes time, guys. When I was working, I was doing $30 an hour. If I should charge YouTube for that $30 an hour, I would probably get about $300 for this one live stream right now. So anyhow, I'm just saying, just think about what it costs for us to do these live streams, the time involved to do these live streams, and so on and so forth. All right, enough about that rant. Now, the second thing I am really, really disappointed at. I've been telling you guys for the past couple of weeks that I need 100 subscribers to get to my 3,400 so I can do my contest. Bob at Yankee Dabbler called me up and said, when are you going to do your contest? I already have the gift certificates drawn up. So I told him, well, it's taking a long time for me to get my subscribers. Anyhow, yesterday I had 3,401. So that meant I need 99 more. Yay, team. This morning I looked, and guess what? I lost 6 subscribers overnight. So I'm down to 3595 or something like that. And that really, really pisses me off because I know YouTube has their hand in that. They're deleting people that aren't active. But come on, guys. I mean, I should have been at 3,500 a long time ago. I mean, I hit 3,000 subscribers last August. And here it is almost a year later, and I still don't have the amount of subscribers I would like to have. So I would ask you guys, please, to promote my channel with your channels. Give me a little shout out here and there so I can get this contest on. I really, really want to get this contest on so I can give you guys something as a payback for helping me out. Anyhow, I think that's about it. So, Bob Johnson, I think I mentioned this earlier. He'd like to know how I switch from that camera to the other camera and how I do all that kind of stuff. So I might do a live stream on that. I think better video, so I don't have to take up too much time. Anyhow, Andrew Warman, how's it going, my friend? Yep. That's true. I haven't seen you for quite a while, buddy, but I'm glad you're here tonight. I think I'll have something pretty cool for you guys to check out. Anyhow, All right, so in my intro, I showed you a power supply, and Bruce Giroux, you guessed it right. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, right. That is funny. But yeah, I am under the understanding that their algorithm looks for people that have not been active for a long time, and they will actually delete that person's channel. And so if you have that person as a subscriber, guess what? You lost a subscriber. And that really disappointed me. I was not ready to see 3,500 when I woke up this morning. I mean, 34.95, whatever it is, 33.95 is what it is. YouTube is purging channels that has zero. Exactly, and that's exactly what happened because I have a bunch of guys that want to watch my channel, but they don't have any content. So YouTube is punishing them. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, these people are watching. Some of them are young people that watch everybody's channels, and they're learning from that. And eventually, they will have content. But right now, because they don't, they get deleted. In my opinion, that sucks. Plain and simple. All right. I also put together a short little video for you guys to watch tonight on this situation. Oh, thank you, Dwayne. I appreciate that, buddy. Joji. Oh yeah, speaking of Joji, I need for you to visit me in the next short period of time. Only because I have something that I need to give you to do something for somebody, if that makes sense. Rail yard is hard for me to go back. Okay, yes, you're right. Thank you, Roy. I appreciate that. What is Pusa? Yes, Roy. Sparky. John 26 is that stinks. Yeah, you're right. But there's nothing we can do about it. That's the way it is. And like I said, it's like I should have been at my 3,500 subscriber because that's when I really want to do the contest is 3,500 subscribers. And to lose 5, that's like now I need 105, and it's hard to get that last 100 subscribers. That's why I'm asking you guys, and I subscribe to people when I watch their videos, hopefully that they'll be subscribing back because that's the way it's supposed to work. Union Central Systems, hi, thanks. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate that. Okay, now I lost my train of thought. Yeah, as far as YouTube is concerned, I mean, there's nothing none of us can do. So basically, it's just a word of mouth, and whatever. I mean, I subscribe to a whole bunch of different channels, hoping that they will subscribe back. And that's another thing too. I want to mention. Yes, I've been helping guys out with the shout outs that I do. You know that more than half of them don't even say thank you. It's like, okay, I'm trying to help your channel out. The least you can do is say, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Advertise your Facebook. I've been I've been putting stuff on Facebook lately. The last couple of weeks or so, 2 or 3 of them. I really don't want to get too involved with with Facebook. It's just sometimes it can be just a pain in the butt. And I understand that somebody already snagged my channel. They hacked it. Anyhow, all right, we're gonna get back to what we're doing. Tomorrow there will be a video, like I said earlier. It'll be 8 o'clock my time and 11 o'clock Eastern time. It's going to be the last rail fanning video that I did with Ryan and his friend Jeffrey and Dave BNSF N Scale. It's the same thing with the Castle Hot Springs, but there's a couple of extra footage shots going on there, so you guys might want to watch this. Not a very long video. It's probably 15 minutes or so. So if you guys want to check it out, I'll be glad to see you down here tomorrow morning. Yes, sir. All right, so now, power supplies is the subject for this evening. And I can show you this box right here. All right, that's a bunch of wall warts that are good for certain things, but you need to always, on every one of these electrical devices, on the back side, you will see the specifications, and they give you output voltage, input voltage, amps, and all that kind of stuff. So these are actually pretty good for some applications. Then we got good old Faithful. Now this guy, he's been around for about 30 years. As you can see, he's got to be taped to stay closed because otherwise he'll just fall apart. But believe it or not, it still works. And I am totally so surprised at that. This is a MRC Tech 2. And like I said, I've had this for about 30 years and it still works. But what I'm saying about it is, it's got your outputs on the back. It's got AC and DC outputs on the back. So you could use this for a power supply to power up other stuff. But the one we're going to talk about tonight is this guy. Look at all these wires, guys. Anyhow, this is a computer, a CPU power supply. And again, you need to look on the back, and it gives you all the specifications you'll need as far as output, input, and so on and so forth. Now, there's a whole bunch of wires on here, as you can see, but you're only going to need 6. And I'm going to show you a video now that's going to explain to you what these 6 wires do. All right, and so it's about an 8-minute video, so stay tuned, and we'll be right back with that. All right, guys, I know that you just saw a whole bunch of wires, and it looked like it would be really confusing as to what you're going to need and what you're going to need it to use it for. Anyhow, out of all of those wires that you saw, you're only going to use 6 of them. Yep, that's right, 6 of them. So you're going to use 1 yellow, 1 red, 1 orange, 1 green, 1 black, and 1 gray. And I'll explain each one of these to you right now. This is a barrier strip or a terminal strip. Now, I show that you can use the yellow for 2 terminals and the red for 2 terminals. You can do that by jumping a wire from here to there, but you can also get these guys, and it makes your job so much easier because all you'll do is that, and you can still hook up your wire to here and here, so you'll have 3 joints, or actually if you want to use the incoming, you would have 4 connections to power up. I have my LED strips, LED lighting strips hooked up to the 12 volt, plus my cobalt machines on half the layout. The 5 volts you can use for whatever lighting you want to use that requires 5 volts, and you got 3 volts. Now, again, I did all of these as double joints here, except for the green. The green is your signal for the on and off, so that needs to go to a single pole, single throw, basically an on-off switch, and come over here to the ground. Now the reason why I have a separate barrier strip for the ground is because everything you do is going to be hooked up to the ground. Okay, so the green wire is the signal for on and off. When you turn the switch on, it goes to ground and completes the circuit. And also at the same time, it sends a message out to this gray wire to turn on this LED, which is the indicator light. And I will show you this, how it operates on my layout here when I get done with this little preview. I'll also record that. Anyhow, it's pretty basic. Like I said, you're only going to need 6 wires out of the whole dang thing. And 12 volts, man, 12 volts DC. Also, you need to check out the specifications of your computer. And I'll show you that when I should have shown you that during the live session of this live stream. Anyhow, what we'll do now is I'll take you into my training room and I will show you how this actually operates. So with all that being said, stay tuned and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're in my training room right now, and what you're looking at is my on and off switches for various things. So first one up here is the main power. This turns the computer on. That would be your green and black wire.
And when I flip that on, this LED will come on, like so, and that's from the gray and gray wire, and then goes back to ground. Now this one here will turn on my LED strip lights, and I'll show you that here in a second. Okay, and now this one, get back down here, this guy here is from my cobalt machines, and that'll give me a green light when this is on. And also, get you up here, when I turn this on, you'll hear the motors of the cobalt machines work, and you'll see one of those green lights coming on. So watch. Did you see the green light come on? Oops, right over there. Anyhow, I don't like always keeping voltage to the cobalt machines if I'm not using them. That's why I installed this switch. Now, this final switch, let me get you back down here. This final switch is, I needed to have light under the layout. So, I flip that on, and I got an LED strip of lights down there also. Anyhow, turn everything off. And as everything is off, this will indicate a light's telling me that the computer power supply is still on. I just do that, and it'll slowly fade out. Alright guys, now we're on the opposite side of my layout, still in training room number 1. And as you can see, we have a little control panel here. And also, you don't see any of my LED strip lights on. So anyhow, again, all I'm going to do is flip that switch, and you can see that all the lights come on. And also down here, let me see if I can get you guys in a little closer. You can see all the tortoise machines that I have hooked up, and so on and so forth. So what I'm trying to say is this is a very useful tool in our hobby because of all the different output voltages. And there is a way to actually get more voltage out of it, but I'm not 100% sure. When I watched the video, I really didn't understand what they were doing. But anyhow, there are a lot of videos on how to even bring this power supply a little further along. Anyhow, with that being said, let's get back to the live broadcast, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye for now.
Alright guys, so as you can see, that's not really a hard system to work with. I mean, it's great to have all these different voltages out of this one power supply. And you need to check the amperage. When I was doing mine, I was trying to put all my LED light strips on one power supply. And when I started getting to like the 5th one, now these are LEDs that are 300 LEDs on one strip, and I already had like 4 of them hooked up to this one power supply. I did not check the amperage draw, but apparently it was getting taxed very hard when I hooked up the next set of strings. So what I did was, as you saw in the video, I have one power supply that does half the layout and another power supply that does the other half of the layout. So with that, with that being said, this, you can find these really cheap. I got this one for like 20 bucks, and so, you know, and I'll use it some eventually. I don't have any of these in my second training room, so that's what I'll be doing. I'll be getting another one of these to hook up all the stuff in my other training room. You know, because I'm gonna have street lights, because there's a town in there. I'm gonna have street lights and so on and so forth that I can use this for to power it all up. So you guys are counting how many times I said. No, I forgot what I was gonna say. With that being said, and anyhow, well, did anybody win? Did I pay you a scale? Great info, Vinny. Ron, thank you very much. I love you too for you saying that to my Phoenix brother. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Anyhow, different color wires are different. Yes, the yellow. Thank you, John Billy. I appreciate that. I don't remember. I think the yellow was 12 volts, the red was 5 volts, and the orange was 3 volts. So yeah, you have a variation. And there's a way. There's plenty of YouTube videos on these kind of power supplies, and there's a way, and I didn't understand how they were doing it, but they would hook 2 of the wires up, and they would get like double the amount of voltage. I don't know about the amps, but the voltage was like double on it. So you can get one of these. You can buy it off eBay or someplace that repairs computers or something like that. Pick one up and experiment with it. I mean, that's what I did. I mean, I had an old computer that was shot, and I had seen a video about this, and I said, well, I'm going to try that. And who was... Ryan did, actually. You know what? It's too bad that he did all that work, because that's coming out. I'm not going to have those. I'm not going to have those switch machines in the back of my layout. I'm taking those out because they're bad. I already spoke to Bruce Giroux. He's going to do a couple of curved turnouts for me, and that's what I'm going to replace those with. I'm only going to have 2 in and out as arrival and departure, and the rest are going to be stub end tracks. I'm just tired of dealing with those Atlas turnouts. I'm sorry, you know. I really don't like to bash a company, but you know, when it doesn't work for you and you do everything right and you just have all kinds of problems with them, it's just not worth it. So yeah. Hello, John Dilly. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I also gave yeah. It's not that I couldn't do the wiring on that, guys. I mean, I could show you projects that I've done a long time ago with a gazillion relays to get stuff to work and so on and so forth. It's just that I like Ryan, you know, he does stuff pretty fast, and he's pretty much on target when he does it. So, and it's a way for me to get to hang out with him too, you know. He's been with me for quite a while. He's been bugging me to join his T-Track club that he's putting together, and I just don't have the time to do that. Like I told you guys earlier, when I do one of these live streams, it pretty much takes up a week for me to get everything organized and so on. And beside the fact I'm doing the build for Tony, and so I really am lagging behind watching videos. I'm lagging behind working on my own layout. So I want to do that. I want to get Tony's build finished, and I do have another prospect in the wings waiting. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but meanwhile, until I get a confirmation from this other guy, I'm going to be working on my layout, and I'll be doing videos on that also. How you doing, Martin? 1107. John Dilly, I already gave a shout out for your contest. If you wanted to elaborate on that, and Marty, I already gave you a shout out earlier. Yeah, I guess it's better late than never. But you can always watch the rerun. I did give you a shout out at the beginning of the show. That's usually when I do my shout outs. So you know, you could watch it tomorrow morning or later on tonight, a couple hours by the time YouTube gets everything all put together. So yeah, let's see what else. Yes, Ryan is great. Yeah, he is. It's just that he's been working so much, it's hard to get a hold of him. In fact, the video you're going to see tomorrow is on the same day of the run session that I did, the premiere that I posted a couple of days ago on Wednesday. This was the same day. We actually did the rail fanning in the morning, then came back to my house and did actual running of trains on my layout. So with that being said, like I said, they'll be tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock my time, 11 o'clock Eastern time, and all your different times in between. Those 2 inches, I'm sorry I missed out on all of this. No problem, John. 4th of July, yes sir, that's when we went there, 4th of July. It was our outing for the day. And then on the way back, we stopped at IHOP and had breakfast. And we had a good day. It was a really good day. And like I said, Ryan just works so much that it's hard to get a hold of him to have him come here. I've been bothering here for a couple of months now. This is Bruce Giroux did those turnouts for me that I need to replace in train room number 2. There's like 40 turnouts that need to get replaced in that room. So yeah, so I'm kind of waiting for Ryan. I mean, I can do it myself, but it goes fast when there's 2 guys working on it. Box command. You guys making fun of each other. Okay. So anyhow, with all that being said, I think that's all I'm going to have for you guys. You want to sit here and chat for a little longer. If you have any questions about that power supply, feel free to ask. I mean, you only learn if you ask questions. I know Z-Scale Ray is probably waiting for this to be over so he could run out and get his Starbucks. Well, I'll tell you what, Bruce. This was a brand new IHOP that I went to. The first time I just was out and about. That's why I'm gonna get some breakfast, and I went there because I know IHOP is usually pretty good. Uh, so I ordered the pancakes and eggs and bacon, special, whatever it was, and yeah. No, you didn't. He said he forgot them, Roy. Anyhow, I ordered the pancakes and the eggs and da da da, and I took a bite of the pancakes and it wasn't cooked. The inside was still raw. So I called the waitress over. She brought it back to him and to the cook. The cook did a whole bunch of new ones, brought them back out to me, and guess what? The second ones weren't cooked either. So it kind of turned me off to the IHOP. And when we went there on the 4th of July, the waitress remembered me. She goes, "Oh, you were pretty feisty the last time you were here." Yeah, that's right, because my food wasn't cooked and you still charged me for it. you know? So anyhow, yeah. As far as breakfast goes, I prefer Corky's. Well, we don't have a Corky's here. My favorite place, believe it or not, and it's what they say, America's Diner. I have a Denny's right down the street from me, and when I want breakfast, I just go there and get a takeout, bring it back to my house. You're right, Roy. I mean, this guy, it's like, how hard is it to cook a pancake? I mean, you keep it on one side till you see the bubbles, and then you flip it over and get it brown, and it's done. But this guy apparently was just flipping them out. Yes, sir. Denny's is my go-to for breakfast. Contest ends midnight. Oh, tonight. Okay. Okay. Well, I thought it was Saturday, John. I'm sorry, but John just posted his contest ends at midnight tonight. So if you guys haven't gotten into that yet, please check his channel out and enter his contest. He's giving away 2 great prizes. Too many truck stop, Roy. I have not been back to the East Coast in ages. Little over 2 years since my mom passed away, and that's the last time I was out there. And I tell you what, I don't think I could ever go back there and live there. No, it's just like really scary now. Yeah, there you go, Roy. Denny's for breakfast, Chick-fil-A for dinner. Yep. You have to say, cooking with Cuzin. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Actually, I've been trying to think of a menu coming up. Have you guys ever, a dumb question, okay? And I don't know what the answers I'm going to get, but have you guys ever tried Spam? I always never tried it because of the name. But one day I was walking around in a supermarket, and I saw a can. It was a small can. It was about $1.99. I said, you know what? I'm going to try it for $2. If I don't like it, I'll just chuck it. Actually, I did like it. It was pretty good. So I was looking for some recipes to do with Spam, and there's a whole bunch of recipes that you can do with Spam. Spam is to die for. So you like it, Roy? No, that's good. Next time you come, I'll make us some. Like Spam on bread with mustard. Yeah, okay, there you go. Spam, a guilty pleasure. So all you guys have tried it at least once, and that's pretty cool. Like I said, I didn't know what to expect. My daughter was telling me, "Oh, it's going to taste like bologna," and it did not taste like bologna. I don't like bologna to start with. But when I tried the Spam, all I did was fry it up on both sides for a couple of minutes, blah blah blah. I just put it on a plate and just chowed down on it. Just like that, plain. And I see advertisement on TV now, Spam in a taco. That's their commercial they have. Yeah, so it's a pretty good commercial that they have. I'm gonna turn this camera off since I'm not using it tonight. Save the battery in it. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. Stuck up on this. Hey, hi, Rodney. How's it going, buddy? I haven't seen you here. Is this glad to see you made it in, buddy? How you doing with your car? Are you getting it done? Problem, Vinny, is really high in sodium content. Well, I mean, once in a while it's okay. I'm not gonna eat it every day. But I thought it was pretty good. John Dilly serves Spam a lot. Corned beef is another favorite spot. See, now I probably had corned beef when I lived in New York, but I just don't remember. No, the delis in New York are totally different than the delis we have here in Arizona. So yeah, uh, school kill, fry it. Yeah, that's what I did. I fried it. Corned beef is another favorite, Sparky. Uh, Vienna, try the Vienna sausages. Spam, spam, spam. 6. Okay. Monty Python spam. Well, Sparky, the answer to that is I am going to try to take some of my super chat money that I get and put that on the side. I do have a dollar or two in the bank that I probably could use if I need to. Um, but we'll discuss that when you show up here in October. We'll discuss that whole situation. I do want to go. I mean, it looks like you guys had so much fun on the Steamtown thing that I felt bad that I didn't make that one. That I had to think about. I just had to think about what the cost was going to be for one day, and I checked the flight. The flight was $600 round trip. Then I had to rent a car, which probably was 50 or $60 for the day or whatever. And then there would be food. So I was probably looking at close to $1,000 for one day. And I just don't have the means to recover that $1,000. I'm not working, so whatever money I get from Social Security, that's taken care of with my bills. So anyhow, with all that being said, let's see, scrapple. What's a scrapple? Uh, Bedford Speedway, Bedford, PA. Oh, so you're out? You're gonna be out racing this weekend? Thank you, John. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. Egg sausage patties and unicorn pancake. Unicorn pancakes. Never heard of that one. Okay. Supposed to give me a call this weekend and talk about Strasburg. And Ron, what you asked me the last time you called me, yes, you can call me anytime you'd like. Whenever you feel like talking to this Italian person here, we can do that. Uh, not to recover thousands. Not to recover thousands that we can choose all you guys. Yes, and I understand that, buddy. I really do, and that's why I'm going to be putting some money away to do that. And we'll, like I said, we'll discuss it when you come down in October. We can make Strasburg happen. I'm going to make it happen. At least I'm going to try and make it happen. All right. So yeah. Let's see. You were the packing factory. You were not. All right, John. That's it. No more. No more comments on that, please. Uh, that was so cool, you guys. All right, guys. Well, we'll get a double room. You can drive my car. Thank you, Sparky. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much, buddy. So, anyhow, we got about 7 minutes left. You guys go ahead and start promoting your channels. And please, if you have not been subscribed to my channel, and I know most of you are, please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell, hit the thumbs up, and all that kind of stuff. Let's get me up to that 105 subscribers I need so I can do my dang contest. Dang it, I want to give something away. And I have, besides Yankee Dabbler helping me out on that, I got a couple of my subscribers that are going to be helping me out on that. And I don't see, Clarge Branch, how's it going? That's nice to see you here. No, John, stop it. Probably cheaper to fly into Toronto? Really? Interesting. All right, Norman, thanks for showing up, buddy. We'll talk to you later. And thanks again for the shout out tonight. Yeah, no problem, Rick. I'm doing that for everybody so to increase their subscriber count. I just need people to do it for me. Good night. All right. All right, guys. Well, we got about 6 minutes left, and to kill my hour here, I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. I'm just probably gonna pick something real quick out of the freezer. Throw it. I think I have one of those pizza bread dealies. I think I'll do that. Thank you, Dwayne. I appreciate that comment. All right, Jack. Talk to you later, Gaffer. And that's right on Roy's. You guys need to check out Roy's thing because his contest is coming down to a close here pretty soon. I think he's got 2 more weeks, Roy. Is that right? 2 more weeks on your contest? Jack better be coming too. Yeah, I would like to see Jack. We had a good time when I visited him. Thank you, Digger. I appreciate your comment. Hey, Koji. Koji. Good night, everyone. Have a great weekend. Thank you. Talk to you later, Rick. Have a great weekend yourself. Thanks for all the support, me. Thank you guys also for the support you guys do for me. I appreciate that too. Thank you, John. I appreciate the comment. Something maybe 2 weeks, maybe more, maybe another month. How am I going to stretch that out, Roy? M&M Short Line Railroad. Thank you for showing up, Marty. Thank you very much for showing up. And I hope you get a couple more subscribers with the shout out I did for you today. I'm guessing you'll probably get about 10 out of the people that have been here. Also, guys, if you don't know, I know I've said this, I know Sparky said it, the 3 dots alongside the guy's name, the person's name, if you click on that, it'll give you a drop down. You can go directly to that person's channel, and if you like what you see, you can subscribe to them right then and there. You don't need to wait till this becomes a video. You can do that now. I know, Ron. Isn't that really terrible? You get to a certain point. I've been looking at 3,490 something for more than 6 months now. And I'm saying, well, when is it going to go up? I've gotten shout outs from other people. I've been posting stuff on Facebook. Nothing. Very good, Dwayne. Very good. Nice. Jake. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate that. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that also. All right, guys. Well, like all the time, I have my outro music going, and it goes for about 2 minutes after I sign off of here to give you guys time to say good night and all that stuff. So with all of that being said, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you all being here. It's always fun to be with my buddies on Friday night. With all that being said, we'll have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next week. Don't forget my video tomorrow morning. Hope to see you all there. Bye for now.